For nearly 2 decades, a familiar routine has defined the airport security experience for travelers across the United States. Travelers in the U.S. have endured the same airport security ritual, a process that has become deeply ingrained in the collective consciousness of air travel. It's a shared experience, marked by anticipation and sometimes a bit of dread, shuffling through long lines, often inching forward with a mix of patience and resignation. These lines have become synonymous with the modern airport experience, juggling bags, laptops, and carry-ons, all while trying to maintain a sense of order amidst the controlled chaos. The balancing act is a skill many have unwittingly mastered, and slipping off shoes for screening, a practice that has become almost ritualistic. Bare feet on airport floors have become a common sight, a symbol of the security measures in place. This routine became second nature, a series of steps so familiar that many could perform them in their sleep. It was the price of admission to the skies, a symbol of post-9/11 air travel, a constant reminder of the heightened security measures implemented to protect passengers. These procedures have shaped the way we travel, and a hassle for everyone, especially families navigating the process with young children, and those with mobility challenges who found the routine particularly difficult. The sight of shoes trundling along the conveyor belt, a seemingly endless parade of footwear, each pair a testament to the journeys undertaken, was as much a part of airports as departure boards, displaying destinations near and far, promising adventure and reunions, and coffee stands fueling travelers with caffeine as they prepared for their flights, a necessary ritual before takeoff. But as of this week, that's finally changing, marking a significant shift in the airport security landscape. On July 7, 2025, the TSA began rolling out a new policy, a move that promises to streamline the security process and ease the burden on travelers. Passengers can now keep their shoes on, a small but significant change that could save time and reduce hassle. During screening at many airports, offering a more convenient and comfortable experience for a diverse range of passengers. This long-awaited update promises to make security faster, more efficient, and less disruptive to the flow of travelers, and less stressful for millions, offering a more relaxed and positive start to their journeys. It's not just a minor tweak, it represents a significant step forward in modernizing airport security. It's a fundamental shift, reflecting a commitment to improving the passenger experience while maintaining the highest levels of safety. Made possible by years of technological advancements, including sophisticated scanning equipment and improved detection methods, and a new approach to balancing safety with convenience, recognizing that security measures don't have to be cumbersome to be effective. The rollout is happening in phases, ensuring a smooth transition and allowing for adjustments as needed. But the goal is to bring this shoes-on policy to all U.S. airports, creating a more consistent and streamlined experience for travelers nationwide. It's a welcome change, a sign that air travel is evolving to meet the needs of modern passengers, signaling a smoother, more modern era for air travel, where efficiency and convenience are valued alongside safety and security. To understand this change and why some travelers are now able to keep their shoes on, we need to delve into the history of airport security protocols. It's a story of adaptation, response, and constant evolution in the face of ever-changing threats. Let's revisit why we started removing our shoes in the first place. What prompted this seemingly universal practice that has become synonymous with air travel? The answer lies in a specific event that shook the world and forced a radical rethinking of aviation security. The policy began after a real threat, a very real and present danger that exposed a vulnerability in our security systems. This wasn't a hypothetical scenario, it was a tangible attempt to inflict harm on a large scale. In December 2001, Richard Reed, the shoe bomber, a name that would forever be etched in the annals of aviation security, tried to detonate explosives hidden in his sneakers on a flight. He meticulously planned his attack, concealing the explosives in the soles of his shoes, hoping to bypass security measures. Alert passengers and crew stopped him, preventing what could have been a catastrophic event. Their quick thinking and bravery averted a tragedy that would have undoubtedly claimed many lives. But the incident exposed a dangerous gap in airport security. It highlighted the fact that footwear could be used to conceal dangerous items, a possibility that had previously been largely overlooked. In response, the TSA mandated shoe removal nationwide in 2006, implementing a policy that would affect millions of travelers every day. This decision was a direct consequence of the shoe bomber incident and the urgent need to address the identified security vulnerability. Citing ongoing threats of similar attacks, the threat landscape was constantly evolving, and security agencies had to remain vigilant and proactive in order to stay ahead of potential adversaries. The rule was simple, a seemingly straightforward requirement that aimed to enhance security by eliminating a potential hiding place for dangerous objects. All passengers had to remove shoes for X-ray screening, ensuring that no prohibited items were concealed within their footwear. This became a standard procedure at airports across the country, closing a loophole and reassuring the public. It was a visible demonstration of the government's commitment to protecting air travelers and preventing future attacks. For years, this became one of the most visible post-9/11 security measures. The sight of passengers removing their shoes became a familiar one, a constant reminder of the security protocols in place. While inconvenient, it was a constant reminder of the need for vigilance. It served as a tangible representation of the ongoing efforts to safeguard air travel and prevent future incidents. Richard Reed's failed plot changed airport routines for millions. His actions had a lasting impact on the way we travel, shaping security procedures for years to come. Now, nearly 2 decades later, as we reflect on the changes that have taken place, technology and new strategies are finally allowing us to move past this era. Advanced imaging technology and risk-based security protocols are enabling a more nuanced and efficient approach to airport security. The shoes-off rule's legacy is clear, but so is the need for progress. We must continue to adapt and innovate in order to maintain a safe and secure air travel environment while minimizing inconvenience to passengers. Mark your calendars. As of July 7, 2025, a significant change is coming to airports across the nation. This isn't just a minor tweak, it's a fundamental shift in how we experience airport security. The TSA is phasing out the shoes-off rule. For years, it's been a standard procedure, a ritual of sorts at security checkpoints. This change applies to standard security lanes, the ones most travelers are familiar with. This isn't just for pre-check members anymore, a perk previously reserved for trusted travelers. Now, all passengers at participating airports will benefit from this updated policy. This means a more streamlined experience for everyone, regardless of their enrollment status, can keep their shoes on, walking confidently through security without the need to unpack and repack their footwear. An internal memo confirmed the change, solidifying its status as official policy. This wasn't a rumor or a trial run, it's a confirmed operational shift, marking one of the biggest updates to screening procedures in recent memory. This reflects the TSA's commitment to innovation and efficiency. Since the TSA's creation, signaling a new chapter in the agency's approach to security. The goal: make security faster, reducing wait times and improving overall throughput at checkpoints. More dignified, respecting passengers' time and personal space, and less of a hassle for everyone, creating a more pleasant and stress-free airport experience. The policy is official, not a test, ensuring consistent application across participating airports, and will soon be the standard nationwide, rolling out to airports across the country in the coming months. Even the White House acknowledged the shift, highlighting its importance on a national level, calling it big news for travelers, a welcome change that will be appreciated by millions. This move is about more than convenience. It's a strategic enhancement of the overall travel experience. It's part of a broader effort to modernize air travel, integrating new technologies and streamlining processes, while keeping security strong, ensuring that safety remains the top priority. For travelers, it means a simpler, smoother journey, reducing stress and improving the overall travel experience. From curb to gate, making the entire airport process more efficient and enjoyable. The days of hopping on one foot, struggling to maintain balance while removing your shoes, to pull off a boot are finally numbered, becoming a relic of the past. Welcome to a new era of airport security, where efficiency and convenience go hand in hand with robust safety measures. So, where can you already keep your shoes on? The rollout is moving fast, but it's happening in phases. Major airports like Baltimore, Washington, Fort Lauderdale, Cincinnati, Portland, Philadelphia, and Piedmont Triad were among the first to adopt the new process. Reports also confirm early implementation at LAX and New York's LaGuardia, even before official announcements. This suggests the change is spreading quickly, with TSA officers at busy hubs getting the green light. The goal is nationwide adoption soon, so if your airport isn't on the list yet, it likely will be soon. Always follow TSA officer instructions at the checkpoint for the latest guidance. The new standard is on its way to every U.S. airport. What should you expect at security now? The process is simpler thanks to advanced body scanners that detect threats without requiring shoe removal. You'll still place your bags, electronics, and liquids in bins for X-ray screening, but in most cases, you'll keep your shoes on and step into a body scanner for a quick, contactless check. These scanners create a generic outline and flag any concealed objects, all while you stay fully dressed. The result: faster lines, fewer bottlenecks, and a less intrusive experience. If no alarms are triggered, you collect your things and go. No more balancing acts or cold airport floors. The TSA's goal is a faster, less stressful, and equally secure screening process. While the shoes-on policy is a big win, there are exceptions. If you trigger an alarm during screening, you'll still be asked to remove your shoes for further inspection. This standard procedure ensures any anomalies are checked thoroughly. Another key exception: the Real ID requirement. Starting May 2025, travelers without a Real ID or valid passport will face extra screening, including shoe removal. These measures add layers of security for those who can't verify their identity. So, always bring your Real ID and be ready for exceptions. Following these tips will help you breeze through security with your shoes on. Why end the shoes off rule now? It's all about better technology and smarter security. Today's body scanners and X-ray machines are far more advanced than those from 2 decades ago. They can spot threats hidden in shoes or clothing, making physical removal unnecessary for most travelers. Years of successful use in pre-check lanes proved the concept. The TSA's evolving, multi-layered strategy now lets officers focus on higher-risk cases while expediting the process for everyone else. This change isn't just about efficiency, it's about improving the passenger experience. Long lines and outdated procedures add stress. Modern tech helps eliminate those pain points. The new policy strikes a balance: world-class security and a better journey for travelers. It's a sign that airport security can adapt and improve. Government officials are calling the shoes-on policy a smart evolution in airport security. The TSA and Department of Homeland Security emphasize that security remains strong, but now with greater convenience. Their message: innovation is making the system both safer and more efficient. White House Press Secretary Caroline Leavitt called it big news, signaling high-level support. This public endorsement reassures travelers that the change is part of a coordinated government-wide effort. Officials stress that the old rule wasn't wrong, just outdated by new technology. By embracing innovation, the TSA can maintain security while removing a major hassle. It's a practical improvement, showing a commitment to modernizing travel. The future of airport security is smarter, not just stricter. So what does this mean for your next flight? In short, a faster, easier airport experience. The end of the shoes-off rule tackles one of travelers' biggest complaints, promising shorter lines and less hassle. No more balancing acts or walking in socks, just a smoother start to your journey. It's especially helpful for parents, seniors, and anyone who values a more dignified process. Still, be prepared. Bring your Real ID and be ready for exceptions if selected for extra screening. As the policy rolls out, some airports may differ, so check ahead and follow TSA instructions. Ultimately, this change is a win for millions, making air travel safer, faster, and more respectful of your time.